Okay, in this tutorial we are going to model the arm, which is the final component of the tablet stand. So first of all, you will need to set your working directory, and I'm going to set it to tablet stand. I'm going to be in my tutorial folder. Tick OK. Now I'm going to choose new. I'm going to call this part arm, and then I'm going to click OK. I'm going to call it arm 1 because I've done this part before. Okay, I'm going to start with the top plane. I'm going to select the top plane and choose sketch. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the line tool, and I'm going to draw on the horizontal line. I'm going to left click there and come across over the vertical, click, and then disconnect with the scroll wheel. I'm then going to set the dimension of that. The total distance of this is going to be 50 millimeters. And then I'm going to set this distance, which is the end of the line to the middle, and I'm going to set that at half of 50, 25 millimeters. And now we have the line halfway in each side. I'm then going to use the line tool, and I'm going to go from that line and I'm going to draw up and then disconnect with the scroll wheel. I'm going to use the dimension tool to set that length. So that length is going to be 24.5. 24.5. Should be a total of 49 across. So I'm going to tick center that 24.5, and then I'm going to draw a line down, and it's going to be the same length as the first line. So as you can see, the line below is green, so when it's green it's the same length, which is what I want, and then I'm going to left click, and then I'm going to disconnect. I'm going to draw the line again. This time I'm going to come down and then disconnect, and then I'm going to use the dimension tool, and I'm going to set that at 4 millimeters. I'm now going to draw a line again. I'm going to go back this way, and then I'm going to click and disconnect, and I'm going to set that dimension, and I'm going to set that at 46 millimeters, which will leave a 4 millimeter gap here. And then I'm going to click on there and bring it to this central line, and then disconnect. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the delete segment tool, and I'm going to delete the original central line plus the line that is here. Then I'm going to come across and choose center line, click on my horizontal and click again. That creates a center line. I'm going to use the select tool to select the lines I've drawn, and then I'm going to go to mirror, which is here in the editing window, and then click the center line, and that will mirror over the part. So now we can see the width is 49. Okay, I'm now going to press OK, and then I'm going to choose Extrude. I'm going to rotate round, and I want the extrude to be a total height of 5 millimeters. And I'm going to go to depth and choose symmetric. It means it goes from both sides. And then I'm going to tick OK. Okay, that part's done. I'm now going to choose the side plane or the side surface of this object. Click on that so it goes dark green and choose sketch. I'm going to scroll in or zoom into this end, and I'm going to choose the reference tool here. So I want to reference the end, I want to reference the top, and I want to reference the middle. And then I'm going to press close. And I'm going to get the circle, center and point tool. I'm going to click and drag from the top down until it touches the bottom and disconnect. And then I'm going to click OK. I'm now going to extrude, but I'm going to go that way, push it through, and I'm going to set the depth to 4 millimeters and click OK. Now I've done that, I'm going to select it in the model tree. I'm going to come across to mirror, and then I'm going to press the central plane here, which is the front plane. Click on that, and that mirrors the feature across. I'm now going to draw on the side surface again. Oops. No, I'm not. I'm now going to tick OK. I'm now going to draw on the side surface again. Choose sketch. Now I can find the center, so I'm going to do another circle, find that middle, click once, drag out a small circle, and I'm going to set that diameter at 4 millimeters and click OK. Then come across to extrude. I'm going to rotate that, and that also needs to be 4, and it is because it was the last extrude, but if yours isn't, set that at 4 and then click OK. Now we've done that one, with it selected in the model tree, choose mirror, select the front plane which runs through the middle of the drawing, and you'll see now it has mirrored that across to the other side. I'm now going to click OK. Okay, so now I'm going to start using the round tool to set some rounds or radiuses in here. So first I'm going to choose the round, and I'm going to come into this vertical corner, and I'm going to set that at 5 millimeters. I'm going to rotate round and do the other side at 5 millimeters, and then I'm going to tick OK. I'm then going to bring it around, and I'm going to choose the round tool again, but this time I'm going to set this at 9 millimeters, and I'm going to choose the vertical here and here, and then I'm going to tick OK. And then we just have one more step now to take. So we're going to choose the round tool again. We're going to set the round at 2.5 millimeters radius, and we're going to use the outside edge and the outside edge of the wheel, and you will see now that that's gone around the entire part of the model, which is exactly what I wanted. And now I'm going to tick OK. I'm going to do File and Save. You don't need to type anything in. It should be in your working directory, and you've now completed the final component. The next step, in the next tutorial, I will show how to assemble these and apply materials to each part.